What is that? Oh, it's a bass.
Oh, bass. That's still pretty cool though.
I think this was like a 13-inch crappie.
It is after we've been fishing for a while, so I think we probably have about 20 keepers on the stringer. I'm going to try to get at least 1 or 2 fish fully on video from flipping the bail to actually landing the fish. I'd like to try to get a couple of those on camera before we make it back to the boat ramp. It's been kind of hard, a little bit slower, probably fish every 7 to 8 cast, I'd say. So a little bit slower than what we like here, but it's okay. Alright, so we just got back home. We're going to get these fish filleted, hopefully before it gets too god-awful dark. We're going to see if we can't get them all filleted up, and we're going to eat them tonight for dinner, so this will be a catch, clean, and cook. It is a beautiful night. I wish it was deer season because this would be phenomenal, but look at all those fish down there on the table. Got the cleaning station in here, all ready to go. You can set the knife down. We're gonna go grab the other kit. If you guys do not have one of these, I highly recommend it. We call it a game processor. It has literally everything you're gonna need to do just about anything. It has a gut hook, a skinning knife, a more of a fleshing type style knife, just an overall skinner and gutter with a gut hook on it. You're gonna have a butcher's knife for breaking big bones and just getting bigger cuts of meat. Shears for stuff like frog legs or quail feathers, or quail wings I should say. A saw if you're trying to get maybe the head off of a deer that you're just gonna keep for a Euro mount. And then a boning and fillet knife, which we're gonna use here. So we have 2 knives here. We have just one that's going to be for the actual filleting, and we'll use this one for boning. This knife's a little bit too big to do a fillet job like this, and it's a little too sharp. You'll cut through the fish pretty much in half because it's so thick and rigid. But this has a little bit more of a bend to it, so it's a lot better for that. So we're gonna get one on camera for you guys, and then knock all the rest out. All right, Cole here's going to show us the fish filleting process.
All right, so you have your knife angled like this, cut right behind the gill plate. Go around, and then you just follow the back with the tip of your knife. Kind of have your thumb behind it, guide it, and open up the skin.
I will say that fish is flopping. That is 100% nerves of that knife going into that spine. This fish is long dead.
And then you just keep following it with your knife. Just right against the bones. Kind of go up a little over the rib cage, and then once you get it to about there, you just kind of cut through. Do it on both. And then that way you don't have to clean the rib cage off that. And then
that's all takeaway. You can eat all that. There's no bones in that, so that's why it looks smaller, but it doesn't have the rib cage in it. Is what he's getting at. There we go. Fish. We're gonna go to the store and get some hush puppy mix with some coleslaw, and we're gonna make it all homemade, and we're gonna come back and cook it. But after this, we're gonna put this fish in some vinegar and water while we're up at the store, so it gets that any bad taste or any like salty fishy taste out of it, and gets that good clean meat taste. So we will catch up with you guys when we're back. All right, before we go to the store, I do want to show you what this meat looks like right now. As you guys can see, it has a little bit of a pinkness to it, not too bad, but we definitely are going to get a completely different color. I'll move it into a little bit better light for you. A different color after we add our vinegar to it. So we'll show before and after. We got the stuff from the store that we're going to need. We're going to fill up the skillet with oil, get it hot. We're also going to do french fries, and we have coleslaw as well. They didn't have a lot of coleslaw, and I forgot to grab other stuff, so we're going to have to figure out something. But enjoyed this slow motion of the oil ASMR being poured into the pan in 4K. If you pull out another piece of meat, we'll be able to take a look at it. The meat is very tender, and you can see it's very flaky. We're going to wash it off some more, but look how that vinegar has already made those fibers go away, so it gets really flaky and almost like a real chip. So, alright, tell them what we did.
Alright, so right now we got a 50-50 mixture of this good stuff right here, and then we have all-purpose flour in here, and then we had these soaking in apple cider vinegar for 30-ish minutes, and it's looking really good. So we're just gonna throw it in the batter and then throw it in our pan.
There we go. I'll show the shaking process too, because it's important how you do shake it.
And make sure you leave extra air in the bag.
Oh yeah.
And don't always overload it.
Overload.
Let's make sure we're
It is going very well. That fish is good too. Our oil is not dark at all. That is good. You don't want a dark oil. That means you're probably burning it. You want to try to keep your oil at about 350 with the fish in it. And if you can sustain that temperature, you're doing pretty well. Alright, well, we have got all of our fish in the fryer. We're about done. The fish turned out great. I'll show you guys what it looks like right after this. But if you guys like today's video about the fishing and all catching all the fish and the cleaning and then going through and then cooking it from literally these fish were swimming less than 6 hours ago, so that's pretty cool to have, you know, that fresh of meat. It definitely makes it feel more rewarding when you actually get to try some. So definitely try it out and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.